TAF Africa Global presents the first eco-smart city in the Gambia, the TAF City, located between Gunjur and Sifoe. It is 30 minutes away from the Banjul International Airport. At TAF City, you will be able to live, work, play, and shop in a healthy multi-purpose community. This vibrant urban environment will meet your everyday needs with commercial, business, recreational, and other complementary services to increase the value of your home. With up to 5,000 units of affordable homes on a 500-hectare land, TAF City will be twice the size of Banjul. Prime location, stunning properties, and amazing discount of 20% for the first 50 buyers. Make an appointment today to secure your property. For more information, please call +220-776233 or +220-376-2333, or you can send an email to info@tafafricaglobal.com. Better still, visit our office at Madiba Mall, Bruford Gardens Estate. TAF City, a green and smart city accessible to all.
Welcome to the TAF Hub. This is a brand new show brought to you by TAF Africa Global to educate you on real estate business and all the information you need to know about real estate.
After 45 years of construction and real estate development in 8 African countries, it is time to share my experience, and it can only be done in the TAF Hub. We will be inviting experts who will give you facts and the right regulations on real estate development.
Join us every week on our social media platforms for an exciting show.
Hi everyone, and welcome again to the TAF Hub. This time it's different. We're presenting to you a competition that was done with young Gambian architects between the ages of 18 and 30. We had 42 of them who submitted their entries. It was started on June 5th. And now the final day is here. They have submitted their entries, and out of the 42, we had judges in the name of Dr. Roddy Cole, Mrs. Yafatu Gay, and Mrs. Mami Donso Marina. They were the judges who are very independent, who judged them, and out of the 42 that submitted their entries, 8 were selected as finalists. Out of the 8, there were 3 top winners, and others had consolation prizes. Now, as you watch this show, you will see the details in this.
Thank you, TAF, for your kind words. I think we also have to thank you for intervening into the construction sector, the design sector, and trying to stimulate the next generation of Pierre Kujabi and Norman Foster and all of these people. I think this is a very worthy move. It's not really our show, as TAF said, it's your show. We're here basically to listen to you present your work. In case there are things we may have overlooked, this will be your opportunity to highlight the features and what led you to certain design decisions. We congratulate you. The standard of submission was quite impressive. And of course, we have selected 10 among the 43 or 44 submissions that we received. We have selected the top 10. And that here is represented by 7 candidates, because 1 candidate had 3 winning proposals. So we look forward to, on behalf of my my fellow judges here, Fatu and Mami Danso. We look forward to listening to you. We'll have a few questions for you. And I will also say that when you start, if you could just take 30 seconds to tell us who you are, what your training has been, and what your experience has been, so that we can put your design submission within a particular context and be able to talk to you about it. Okay, so good luck all of you, and we can proceed with the first submission.
The idea of this design is not just to build low income, it's just not to build cheap affordable homes for low income earners, but also to change the method of construction in the Gambia and make good use of space utilization and build more of eco-friendly structures by using nature-friendly materials.
Panel of judges, I used two separate boxes or two separate blocks. After having that, if I lay it down on the ground, it's going to give me just something flat, something flat. And the second thought that came into my head is, how can I play when it comes to the height of the building? And this enables me to look down to what was given in terms of space and areas that need more space and that of easy circulation into the building. So I decided to come up using set up in my living room and that of one of the bedrooms into that space where I would have to elevate my the building's height level. And this building height level, I leveled it in such a way whereas when a layman in the outside sees it, will be the question that comes into play or into his mind is, wow, is this a single, is this a bungalow, or is it an etage or a duplex? Panel of judges, my idea is this: as soon as you enter into the house, that part of the highest height that you have of your building, because we need that part of air and continuous circulation of air in the building, so as to cool down the temperature in the inside to meet up the comfort of the owners. So this is how I decided to create it. As soon as you enter, that part of circulation and as well as seeing the height of the building, that gives you like that feeling of like, is the building expanding in such a way that like you feel that why is this space so spacious when it's not all about space but also how we play about the height of buildings as well.
So this design is 4-bedroom, affordable 4-bedroom with a living room, kitchen, dining, 4-bedroom, 2 toilets, 1 inside of course. And the total area of the building is 130.74 meters square. And below it, you have the roof plan of the floor plan. And right above it to the right side, you have the elevation showing the view of the construction of the building will be. And below it is the section showing the construction method, the construction process, showing the wall thickness and the beam and informations under, the beam and the foundation footings and the lintel aspect of it.
I went to GTTI. I did there 3 years on draftsmanship. So from there, I was working with a company called Guys Builders, located at Busumbala. So I started construction. I was doing draft and I was going to site. I started just to know more how the building works. Just by sitting at the office, some of the things that people encounter on site, we don't know it. But by knowing that, you will know that yes, when I do this and that, I'll be able to have a greater impact when it comes to affordable homes. So, just to build the 700 million homes, by now we have around 29 years to go. That means that we should be building 65,000 homes per day. And to achieve that, I don't see it visible. So that's when I researched until I got to straw-bale homes. Straw-bale homes, to me, when I see it, maybe to my own perspective, it brings peace. But it's something that is in your environment that you use to build it. it symbolized peace. That's why I went to it, did more research on it, how to build it. I realized that it's been done before, not now, it's been done before. But the problems they encounter has now been resolved. Most of the problems, that time there was no technology to be able to tell them some of the things that we knew right now. So that's why I came up with this design. It's a stable home, it's very simple, straightforward. What you do is, you dig the perimeter of the building, you pour a mass concrete, then you do a block walk, just to reduce the footprint. Because what happens is, if you want to place it on the floor, on the ground level, termites and all those things might have an effect on it. That's why, to be able to adjust it a little bit, you put a wall around the perimeter of the building, raise it at a height, then you floor slab. Then from there onwards, there will be no cement there, just to reduce the carbon footprint. What happens from there, you will have posts that will serve as your structural elements. The post, metallic post. Then you have metallic beams, and you will have framing structures inside to be able to hold the bailiff together. Understand? And it's easy, it's cheap. Bales comes from agricultural waste products that as of now is free and it is available. What happens is, farmers normally what they do is, after every rainy season, they just burn it. They just pack it at one side and burn it. To me, it's a double solution. We will be reducing the pollution that's happening in the air, and we will be fixing the problem of housing too at the same time. And basically, the design, let me come to the design. The design, I designed it in a way that, because most of the times you see homes, but it does not reflect happiness. It does not reflect life. It's just plain. So that's why I come up with this design to, at least when you are around the building, you will feel the life of the building and the beauty of it at the same time, just as simple as possible. No extra touch and all those stuff.
I believe the demand of the affordable house is high. That's why TAF came with this thing. So let me take you through. With all this in mind, I came with this design. I came with this design to show you that it's an affordable house design. It's a 4-bedroom bungalow design. So first of all, I'm going to start it from the roof. The idea of the roof. I came with this idea of this roof because of the cost. It's just like a box, the roof. It's just like a box. So the roof is not that much high and it's not that much low. It's 2 meters high. So why is 2 meters high? Because of here in the Gambia, we are living in a rainy season. The rain is too high, so the roof is kind of medium height, so that the water will not penetrate inside the house. When it's too high, it's going to be cost as well. Yeah. On my research, we all know that the roofing system is very expensive. So I tried to come up with this simple roof in the design. And the roofs, I have half a meter of overlaps to help the wall colors, to maintain the walls. Like you will not be painting every year or every 2 years.
My design uses CSEB, which is compressed stabilized earth bricks. It's becoming a bit popular in the region as we move away from more environmentally destructive materials, and cement being one of them. Ordinary Portland cement has a very negative effect on the environment. Although the CSEB blocks that I did specify for this project use about 5 to 10% cement. From my research, from the little research I've done online, I've read some papers and articles coming out of Malaysia, India, Nigeria, those 3 countries mostly. they've done a lot of research about CACB, you know, finding what the optimal mixed ratios are and all that. So that's mostly what informed my decision to use CACB. So I saw that as a cost savings, firstly. Using 10% in cement rather than about 30 to 40% if it's our normal blocks, that's quite a chunk of savings when it comes to the construction on the site. I also decided to go with interlocking CACBs rather than your normal mortar, so that's further savings in terms of cement and construction time. It's also a lot easier to put together. You don't need very skilled masons to, you know, come and lay the mortar and the joints. They can just fix everything together like Lego.
My design of the 2-bedroom house is a residential building for a single family. If you look at the design, it is properly laid out within the property. It has about 48 meters square, and the whole area of the plot is about 187 meters square. Here you have a two-bedroom house, which are workable, and also also including one master suite, and also a toilet which is going to be served by the visitors. And also we have a living room with a dining area which is very workable, and a kitchen with an exit door. From there, I have tried to include so many functionalities in the building to be able to make it a comfortable house for living. There I include so many things to make the building more sustainable. If you look at the building, it has a solar heating, which is going to enable the building, the owner of the house, in terms of electricity, it will cut the cost of electricity, thereby providing hot water in the house. And also it has a rainwater collection, which is the gutter, which is going to serve as a green technology for the house.
First of all, I would like to discuss the 2-bedroom house design, which has a total surface area of 49.9 meters square. So at this portion here, you'll see that it's a site plan where I try to show the car park, the gray area, and the green area. So what I was trying to do here is actually center the building in the plot. So in case of emergency, it could be easily maneuverable. And then also, there's also enough space for the homeowner to actually do some gardening or certain vegetation within the plot. So in the floor plan, you'd notice that on the left-hand side, I put my living room, dining room, and kitchen all in a straight hall. This way, what I was trying to do is to eliminate use of walls, like to make it as minimal as possible. And we have a visitor toilet on the right-hand side in between the 2 bedrooms, which is easy that it can easily connect the public area and the private area. So in a sense, what I was trying to actually show here is like, once you enter into the living room, it is open all the way down to the kitchen, which you can easily use. And then you notice that there's an exit door here. So like, let's say for instance, if you come from the market and you do not want to access the kitchen directly from the living room, you could just use the pathway here and then use the back door to get in. So the bedrooms, I positioned them in a way in such that, because we did not actually have a specific set in which I could actually do the orientation, because like the orientation of a building is based on the actual land. Since we do not have an actual land, it is going to be impracticable to actually show orientation which will not be factual on the ground. So that is why I eliminated it in all my designs.
We, the 8 finalists of the TAF Africa Global Design Competition, deem it necessary to give a vote of thanks to TAF It is a great honor and privilege to propose the vote of thanks on this memorable occasion. Let me first of all start by giving glory to the Almighty God for making today's occasion a resounding success. We would like to thank a man who devoted his life to creating housing for Gambians and Africa at large. He is a pioneer in estate development. He is at the forefront in molding young people to become future leaders, a mentor to many young people around the continent. He is Mr. Mustafa Njai, CEO proprietor of TAF Africa Global, who despite his busy schedule has found time to organize a program like this, which is the first of its kind in the country. We, the finalists of the TAF Africa Global Young Architect Affordable Housing Design Competition, we would like to thank him profoundly for his stewardship, support, vision, and commitment to national development. We are grateful to our judges for devoting their time and resources in going through all the designs and making a shortlist, which is not an easy task. We thank you all for your comments and recommendations. We would like to thank the staff of TAF Africa Global for their kindness, interest, hospitality, and support throughout the process. Finally, we'll leave you this inspiring quote by Martin Luther King. An individual has not started living until he rises above the confine of his individualistic concerns to the broader concerns of all humanity. Thank you very much, Mr. Taha.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much. I want to take this opportunity to thank and congratulate all the contestants, all the 42 young architects that submitted their entries. But special congratulations goes to the winners. Obviously, the very top of them all who won, and then first, second, third, and fourth runner-up, and the other consolation prizes. So we want to congratulate you and thank you from the bottom of our hearts. Now, we're not only stopping here. The prizes have been shown what they're getting, but we are now going to work together with the winners. Any design that is chosen, that we use for our works at the TAF City, you will be paid because you need to do more work, more detailed price. And I hope that from this, you will improve yourselves and get better work. The reason why we are doing this is to encourage the young ones to take up professions like this. And those of us like us, like TAF Africa Global, we need to encourage our young ones, the youth. As you know, we have the TAF Africa Foundation. And with the TAF Africa Foundation, our focus is on helping the youth to succeed. So we never rest on our laurels by not looking at initiatives that will improve the youth in their lives. So that is why this was done. We have several initiatives that we launch, but this one is very special because it's very technical. If we are going to build a city which is twice the size of Banjul, I see no reason why we cannot use our very own. And that is why every job that is going to be there, our first priority is to give it to Gambians. So I would like to take this opportunity to encourage young Gambians to get up and take up professions. There's dignity in labor, and there's also money if you work and sweat hard. There's quite a lot of opportunities in this country, and please get up and take it up. These young men will be paid, they'll be recognized, and who knows, because we work at the regional level, maybe these young ones can also be used in other countries. So again, I want to thank the judges who have spent a lot of time, working on this. And to you viewers, I say a big thank you.
TAF Africa Global presents the first eco smart city in the Gambia, the TAF City, located between Gunjur and Sifoe. It is 30 minutes away from the Banjul International Airport. At TAF City, you will be able to live, work, play, and shop in a healthy multi-purpose community. This vibrant urban environment will meet your everyday needs with commercial, business, recreational, and other complementary services to increase the value of your home. With up to 5,000 units of affordable homes on a 500-hectare land, TAF City will be twice the size of Banjul. Prime location, stunning properties, and amazing discount of 20% for the first 50 buyers. Make an appointment today to secure your property. For more information, please call +220-776233 or +220-376-2333, or you can send an email to info@tafafricaglobal.com. Better still, visit our office at Madiba Mall, Brewfoot Gardens Estate. TAF City, a green and smart city accessible to all.